ችግሮች ደግሞ እንደዚሁ አሁንም ተፈተው ያላለቁ ብዙ ችግሮች አሉ። ተቀምጦ በዚሁ በትክክለኛው አቅጣጫ ጉዞ ጀምረናል ነው ሊባል የሚችለው እና በዚሁ ጉዞ አገራችንን በአጠቃላይ ከእንግዲህ ከመቼውም የተሻለ ድርሻ እንደምትጫወቱ አምናለሁ።
Yeah. Yeah, the greatest man who ever lived it.
كالي مركز نقلنا في الشطارين This is the President Anta.
Okay, thank you very much for your willingness to conduct an interview with Walter Information Center. Would you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you. My name is Duh Abd Umar. I am, chairman of Ethiopian community in Denmark.
What is the significance of the discussion held with the Prime Minister Meles Zenawi?
Yeah, it was a good day for us, for all the diaspora, because we talked to the Prime Minister. Suggest that we have a big future for our people, and we are very, 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 very happy.
What was your expectation before coming to the region, and how did you see or evaluate developments being undertaken in the country?
My expectation was. Of course, it was, there is not so much change, but, for the time being, we have been very happy, but there are some people, some members who was not, thinking that they will be back, as alive to Denmark or to the country where they come from.
What do your advice to the investors who are in foreign just to invest in Somali region or throughout the country?
I would like to advise them that it is a peace place, and it is people is very happy to welcome us, and I would like to express for all the viewers that the Somali community, the Somali the state government is also doing very well for the diaspora, and everybody is welcome to invest and to work hard for the country and for the unity.
Thank you very much.
That's the chairperson for the.
Thank you very much for your willingness to conduct an interview with Walter Information Center. And would you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, my name is Sarah Bashir Omar Samatar, and I'm from the United States of America.
Okay, how did you find the discussions held with the Prime Minister Meles Zenawi?
I think it was very beautiful. It was very an emotional feeling for me because I've never met the Prime Minister, and I've always wanted to meet him. So it was a privilege and honor to be a part of the gathering.
Okay, have you just visited to the Somali region, and how did you find the development activities?
I think it's the development activities have reached an advanced stage. It's wonderful to see all the progresses that have been made within such a short amount of time, and the peaceful. It's a peaceful area. It's a peaceful region. It's a beautiful country, and I fell in love with it.
Okay, there are very few rebels or persons who say that Somali region is backward and the government didn't give any positive attitudes. So what was your expectation and what is your advice for them?
My expectation was just go with the flow. I read about the rebels or whatnot, but I honestly didn't have any fear. I just wanted to come see my country where my mother and my father were born. I wanted to see where my roots were sowed. I wanted to meet my people, and I honestly think that it's a peaceful country. It's stable, and we haven't really met with any trouble, and so I'm really happy and glad that we're here.
What is your advice towards the Somali diaspora, particularly, to discharge their parties or their contribution for the development in Somalia?
We hope that we can change their perspectives on when they perceive about the region. Hopefully we can go back and tell them about what we've seen and what we've learned and our experiences and our travels, and that can change that picture, the image that they have about the region, and hopefully can encourage them to come back to their motherland and to visit and hopefully to invest and support their region.
Do you say that our country will join to the middle income countries in a short period of time?
It'll take a lot of work, you know. I mean, nothing happens overnight. So I think that with hard work and commitment, and if we work together and be united, we can go very far. And with God's help, you know, our country will be beautiful one day.
The last question is that what will be your personal contribution for the development?
As a representative of the youth, I hope that, you know, we can change the perspectives of our elders, and we can come with new agendas and new ideas, and hopefully move forward in the future.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for your willingness to conduct an interview with Walter Information Center. And would you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, you're welcome. I want to, you know, we have been welcomed to both Somali state and the federal government, and we are very, very happy. It's my first time to come here, and I was told wrong history all the time. Then I'm very happy to see the reality and the development in the region. How did you find the discussions held with the Prime Minister Zenawi, and would you explain the significance for the coming years? Well, the Prime Minister is very open, in fact, and he told us the reality and the plan he went to do in the Somali region. In fact, we are very happy that he went to his ambition to do something for the Somali region, because it was many problems and the war in the Somali region many years. Now the federal government and the regional government want to improve the situation in the region, and that's what we want to see and travel from the Europe countries. There are Somali diasporas who don't have real information on the ground in Somali. They say that Somali is backward and there is a distortion of peace. So what will you going to tell them? Yeah, well, I was personally told wrong history all the time, and I saw the reality. That's why I traveled from Denmark to come here, and we saw the reality now. And I promise to tell the diaspora the reality and the situation in the Somali region. Will you discharge your contribution for the development for the coming? Yeah, we encourage the diaspora to invest in the country and work peace and development for Somali region. And as the Prime Minister said, you know, we can contribute many things. We send a lot of money to our families. If we collect the money, then we can make many different projects. So, and we promise to do something and contribute our own way. Thank you very much. Would you brief us where you came and why you came from? I came from Denmark and I've been elected. I'm a councillor. So, and I was born in Afdel region. So, I travel a long way from there to see the reality and the development projects in the country, in the region.
Okay, thank you very much for your willingness to conduct an interview with Walter Information Center. What was the discussion about with the Prime Minister?
Well, actually, it was a quite broad discussion with regards to the developments in the region, generally in Ethiopia, especially on the fifth regional, Somali region of Ethiopia, the peace, the prosperity, the infrastructure, the education, the obviously the water supplies, the all in all the general sort of lifestyle, and the negative pictures, the real truth of the picture on the grounds. Obviously, bearing in mind the negative pictures has been given by the other medias.
And how did you evaluate the development activities being underway in the Somali region, particularly?
To be quite honest, it was overwhelming. I've never expected that sort of or that level of development in the region. Really amazed, the people, the peace. I've been working midnight outside, and no one stops me. There's no robbery. I mean, it was overwhelming. The natural people's life, obviously, the medical obviously needs a lot of things to be done, but I'm really very grateful. I'm very proud of the achievements that obviously the Somali region government has done, also including the Ethiopian federal government, and it was really amazing. It was really overwhelming. Just hard to put it in words. I'll say that way.
Okay, what would be your advice for the Somali diaspora just to contribute their part in the development?
The Somali diaspora has got the obviously the biggest role play, investment. They need to come and have a look and see what's happening on the ground. Before I come, people have been saying different things and different sort of propagandas, but I've seen none of them was true. They need to come, see the country, see the development, and judge themselves. But I would say the country is full of resources. The country needs you. You need to come and build your mother country.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, will you brief me just where you came from and why you came from?
My name is Dr. Nasser Muhammad Issa. I'm the chairman of the Kaboya Minority Organization in Europe and North America, head office based in London, UK.
ስብሰባው ስለምን እንደነበርና ጠቀሜታው የስብሰባው ጠቀሜታ አጠር አድርጎ እንዲገልጹልን።
ስብሰባው በውጭ ሀገር የሚኖሩ የኢትዮጵያ ሶማሌ ክልል ተወላጆች ናቸው። እነዚህ በሰሜን አሜሪካና በአውሮፓ የሚኖሩ ናቸው። ቀደም ብሎ የተቃዋሚ አብዛኞቻቸው የተቃዋሚ በሶማሌ ክልል ያሉ ተቃዋሚ ድርጅቶች ደጋፊ ነበሩ። አሁን በክልሉ ላይ እና በኢትዮጵያ እየተካሄደ ያለ የሰላም የመልካም አስተዳደርና የልማት ግንባታ ስራዎች በክልሉ ላይም እየመጣ ያለው ለውጥ የክልሉ መንግስትም ከነሱ ጋር በውጭ ሀገር ከሚኖሩ ባደረገው ውይይትና መግባባት እነዚህ ሰዎች ወደ ክልላቸው መጥተው ክልላቸውን አይተው የኢትዮጵያ ሁኔታን አይተው አሁን ያዩትን ነገር ከጠቅላይ ሚኒስትራችን ጋር ለመወያየት ነበር የዛሬው ስብሰባ ዓላማ። በዚህ መሰረትም ሐሳባቸውን የነበራቸው ከአሁን በፊት የነበራቸው የተሳሳተ አቋም ምን እንደነበረ ገልጸዋል። አቋማቸው ስህተት እንደነበረ የኢትዮጵያ ሕዝብና መንግስት ምን እያለ እንዳለ ለሶማሌ ሕዝብ በጠቅላላ ለኢትዮጵያ ሕዝብ ምን እያለ እንዳለ ምን እየሰራ እንዳለ ያለ መግባባት እንደነበረ እና በዚህ ላይም ስህተት ይፈጽሙ እንደነበረ በዛ ላሉ ለነበሩት እና ላሉ ታጣቂ ጸረ መንግስት የሆኑ ታጣቂ ድርጅቶች ይደግፉ እንደነበረ አሁን ግን እነዚህ ወኪሎች መሆናቸው በጣም ብዙ የሆኑ በውጭ የሚኖሩ ሶማሊያውያን በአሁኑ ጊዜ ወደ ሰላም መንገድ የገቡም ተጠናክረው እንዲቀጥሉ የቀሩም በሰላም እንዲገቡ ካልሆነ ደግሞ በውጭም በውስጥም ከኢትዮጵያ መንግስት ሆነው የሌላ ጠላት መንግስት መሳሪያ የሆኑ ህዝቡን ያደሙ እንዳሉ ለመታገል ቆርጠው እንዳሉ ነው የገለጹት። በዚህ ላይ ደግሞ ጥሩ መግባባት ነው የደረሰው። ስለዚህ በጋራ በልማት በሰላም በማምጣት በመልካም አስተዳደር ግንባታ ከመንግስት ጋር ሆነው እንደሚሰሩ ነው ቃል የገቡ። በዚህ ላይ ደግሞ ጥሩ መግባባት የተደረሰው አላማውም ይህንን የነበረው። በዚህ መልኩም ከጠቅላይ ሚኒስትራችን ያገኙትም መግለጫም በጣም ነው ደስ ያላቸው። ያ በጠቅላይ ሚኒስትራችን የተሰጣቸውን ማብራሪያ በክልሉም ሄደው ያዩትና በኢትዮጵያም ውስጥ መጥተው ያዩት በመሆኑ ለረጅም ጊዜ ደግሞ ኢትዮጵያን ያላዩ ስለነበረ ክልሉም በወሬ ካልሆነ በስተቀር በተጨባጭ በአይናቸው ያላዩት ስለነበረ አሁን ይሰሙት የነበረና አሁን ያዩት በጣም የተገለባበጠባቸው መሆኑ ይሰሙት የነበረ ወሬ በሬ ወለደ እንደነበረ ነው ያብራሩት። ስለዚህ ከእንግዲህ ወዲህ ከክልሉ መንግስትና ህዝብ በውጭ ካሉ የሶማሌ ተወላጆችም በመሆን ለዛ መልካም ስራ ለመስራት ዝግጁ ነን የገለጹና አላማው የተሳካ እንደነበረ ነው።
ስለዚህ ከጠቅላይ ሚኒስትር መለስ ዜናዊ የተደረገው ውይይት ከሶማሌ ዲያስፖራ ለክልሉ ብሎም ለኢትዮጵያ አጠቃላይ ለልማትና ለሰላም አስተዋጽኦ ያለው ጠቀሜታ አስተጣጠር
ጠቀሜታው ጥሩ ነው። ጠቀሜታው ትልቅ ነው። ምክንያቱ ከአሁን በፊት የኢትዮጵያ ሶማሌ ህዝብ በነበሩ ስርዓቶች በንጉስ ስርዓት ይሁን በደርግ ስርዓት ይደርስባቸው የነበረ አድሎና ችግር ያውቁታል። በዚህ መልኩም እነሱ ኢትዮጵያውያንን ብለው የማያምኑና በበለጠ ደግሞ ይደርስባቸው በነበረው ጭቆናና ግፍ የበለጠ ልባቸው እንዲሸፍት አድርጎት እንደነበረ እና አሁን ግን በሂደቱ ትክክለኛው መንገድ ያዩ በኢትዮጵያዊነታቸው እየተማመኑና እየኮሩ የመጡበት ሁኔታ በኢትዮጵያዊነታቸው ተጠቃሚ ለመሆን እንደሚችሉ ስለሆነም ለአንዲቷ ዲሞክራሲያዊት ኢትዮጵያ ለአንዲት ጠንካራ ዲሞክራሲያዊ ኢትዮጵያ ግንባታ ለመታገል ቆርጠው ነው የመጡ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ በዚህ መልኩ እነዚህ ሰዎች መጥተው ከክቡር ጠቅላይ ሚኒስትራችን በቀጥታ ተገናኝተው ግልጽ በሆነ መንገድ እነሱም ሀሳባቸው ግልጽ በሆነ መንገድ ያቀረቡበት በጠቅላይ ሚኒስትራችንም ግልጽ በሆነ መንገድ የተወያዩበት በመሆኑ በጣም እንዲተማመኑ ነው ያደረጋቸው። ስለዚህ በኢትዮጵያ የሚሆን በክልሉም ለሚደረገው የሰላም የማረጋገጥና የመልካም አስተዳደርና የልማት ግንባታ ሂደት ትልቅ አስተዋጽኦና ትርጉም ይኖረዋል። ስለዚህ ጠቃሚ ነው ማለት ነው።
ስለዚህ ክቡር ሚኒስትር ጸጋዬ በራ ከልብ አመሰግናለሁ። ኦኬ ዩር ኤክሰለንሲ Dr. Shifarang Tlamariam, Minister of Federal Affairs. I want you to brief me about the discussion held with the Prime Minister Meles Zenawi today and its significance.
Thank you so much. I think the discussion with the diaspora of Somalia regional state was about the joint work on the region's peace, development and stability. The discussion were basically on progresses made to date with the federal government, with the regional state, and also with the people of the regional state themselves. And finally, our Prime Minister emphasized that the growth and development of a regional state is dependent on 3 factors. And the first one is the inputs from the federal government, which has to continue on a strengthened fashion, and also the input from the regional state itself, which has to consider all the contextual issues in the regional state, and finally the critical role of the people. When the Prime Minister mentioned about the critical role of its people, he also emphasized the role of Somali regional states who are living abroad. They can support the country as well as the regional states by supporting the anti-peace movement and also by supporting the development endeavors of the regional state, and also by investing in the regional states, particularly in the area of agriculture and also trade and industry. So having those bases, the members of diaspora, they said that they have been ignorant of what has been going, and also they were very indifferent on the different actions that is taking place right there. So having saying those words, they also committed to work with the federal government as well as with the regional state, also to support the peace, development, and the investment process that has to take place in the regional state. Our Prime Minister also emphasized that we need a compensation plan in this regional state, and the compensation plan basically has to consider the involvement of the people. And when he mentioned about the people, the diaspora has also a great role in achieving the same. So basically this was the summary of the discussion, I should say.
What do you think is its significance if they just understand the discussion?
I think the significance of this discussion was, as we know, the development in its total form. Even though it has improved through the years, it has to catch up what has been achieved at the level of federal government, and also what has been achieved on the other regional states. So the significance is it really motivates and stimulates all diaspora members in one or another way that they have to contribute to this development process. The second significance is it also informs the diaspora members what is going on in this regional state. They were thinking like, nothing was happening in this very regional state, and as they speak, they also confess that they were ignorant of those development aspects. So that also facilitates and motivates them to be part of the development process in the regional state. The third significance is that they are now going to work for the peace process in the regional state, and they are not going to support any anti-peace activities in the Somali regional state, financially, technically, or personally. And that has a lot of meanings in the regional state's development, I should say. So in its totality, the whole significance means this discussion will help to prevail, to make peace prevail in the regional state, to make development prevail in the regional state, and also the diaspora fully engaged in the nation's development as well as regional states development program. I'm sure they are going to take the same message also to their fellow diaspora colleagues in different parts of the globe, and that also creates the what you call the anonymous common understanding of what is going on here, and what they have confirmed and confessed, and at the same time they are going to communicate the same to the remaining members in the country, domestically as well as abroad. So it has a lot of development meaning at all, totally, I mean.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you so much.